Ever since Jason Collins came out in the NBA and Michael Sam came out before the NFL draft, the door for gay athletes has been opened.
And one local college athlete found out the path can be full of surprises, especially with the way his teammates reacted. Brad Galley here with this story. Brad.
Yeah, Curtis, Glenn, at Oakland University, there's a swimmer named Arton Kasimitz, and he spent years worrying about what his father would say of maybe disappointment from his ears. But as soon as he told his dad he's gay, Arton received only love. So that acceptance is what encouraged him to share who he really is with his college teammates.
The water has always been home for Arton Kasimitz. It's always been his safe place.
The pool is somewhere where I escape to be with my friends, relax.
And maybe that's because outside of the pool, for the longest time, the Oakland University swimmer felt like a fish out of water.
It was just something that I was worried about constantly.
Arton is gay. Getting his big secret off his chest took some time, and he decided to tell his teammates at their big season kickoff campfire.
I was like one of the last people to tell a story, so I had to wait through all these stories. And so I was like really antsy, really anxious, but once I did it, I felt complete relief.
People know he's gay, but it's not, oh my God, like, this is so crazy, like, we have a gay swimmer on our swim team. He's just one of us.
That's the environment in the Golden Grizzlies pool. And as different as that may be from what some may expect, these waters are open for anyone.
I tell my team the more diverse we are, and however you want to define diverse, it just makes us that much stronger. Student athletes, my group, don't seem to judge. They just let people be people and welcome them for who they are.
Did that support originally surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, it did. For sure, there are a lot of stories where people struggle with coming out, but it was really nice to get that feeling of support.
It touches your heart and you're like, okay, well that's the way it's supposed to be.
I read all those coming out stories. It normalized the idea for me. So if I can inspire just one person, that's just amazing.
And Art has taken his story a step further. He penned an open letter online sharing how great his teammates have been to him. Years ago, this would have been one of our leading stories, but before anyone says this doesn't matter anymore, think about a grandkid, a child, a friend, a niece, or even a nephew who's watching, who's searching for confidence. This young man has it, and now his team is celebrating him for who he is, Curtis and Glenda.
No doubt will probably help some other athletes that might be struggling with the same issues.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, this team wins the conference championship every single year in the pool, and he's one of the best swimmers.
Well, you can tell, but obviously a generational issue, because now you talk to people in their 20s and they say this is not a big deal. Marriage is not a big deal. The unions aren't a big deal. All right.
His team loves him for who he is. They're happy to have him and celebrating him for who he is, for sure, no doubt.
Glad to see that. Thank you, Brad.
Yep.
In a somewhat related story,